Yo, 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 yo. You rocking with the freshest, the KRUZE review on 4 Fly.
And TP.
Yeah, back with another edition of Crash and Burn.
Crash and Burn.
This is like, what, number 5?
Nah, this is number 10.
Is it? Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Because the last one we done, we was talking about the Lobby Boys.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Snow Billy versus Mano.
Yeah, yep.
The Game and Kanye.
Yeah.
And the Kardashian and Pete Davidson beef.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff happening going on.
It's gonna be a lot of revisits.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot of revisits.
We got some revisits. Yeah.
Some of the names you just mentioned. You know
but I got a couple subjects that I wrote down.
Add to it.
But I want to start off with something that's not I guess famous. Something that happened recently that I just found out probably yesterday, I think. Either yesterday or 2 days ago.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember the producer from the Wu-Tang camp, True Master.
Yeah, I remember True Master,
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know if you heard the news about he had been locked up for a couple years for alleged rape case.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And they found him that he wasn't guilty of it. Like the evidence and the DNA, and all that. Now he's suing the New York police department because they hid a lot of evidence and did a lot of backdoor corrupt shit, so he's suing them. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a petition up to get 10,000 signatures to get one of the officers fired.
Wow.
I just wanted to bring light to that because, man, I mean that right there, stuff like that, man, is just very just very crazy, man. It's unfortunate because, that dude can't get none of that time back.
Nah.
Especially being accused of rape and it's not true.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I think there should be some laws put in place about that, especially if a woman that's found to really lie about
falsify.
Falsify those allegations, because I was reading an article about it and said the prosecution had plenty of times to come out and say that what the truth was and what it's not, and I don't think we don't talk about that a lot. I know about a month ago there was a female that came out on Snoop Dogg. Now, I don't know how true that is or not, but it's kind of funny that he buys Death Row.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
yeah.
This incident supposedly happened years back, but as soon as he buys the record label Death Row, all of a sudden here comes a rape allegation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's, I just wanted to bring that, kind of shed light to that. You got any things you want to say on that?
That's a good way to start off the show, because I mean, this is something that hits close to home, man, and you in this day and age, I don't think there's a lot of black men that will easily not so much check their brother, but to allow themselves to give info and let their brother use it or not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you a sense of mind of what I'm saying. There's not a lot of black men to check their brother when it comes to situation with women. When it comes to situation with women that have kids, especially older daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, take for instance, you know, bro getting into a situation. I'm just giving you, you know, an example or whatever. And, you know, man, I got these girls, you know what I'm saying? They ready to, you know, do this or whatever. Ain't a lot of, you know, it's more of like the yes men when it comes to music. It's the same thing. Like, you get a lot of black men, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, get them hoes, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, get it live. They, you know, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because I mean, you know, we do that in a sense, but you know what I'm saying, at the same time, we're at a place in our life where we had enough of those experiences. Gladly enough, we didn't go through nothing like this, but we had enough of those experiences to be mature in the mind of now to be like, you know, okay, bro, but be careful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of black men to tell other black men to be careful these days. And we need more of that, man. You know, because a lot of these situations like this wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to really be careful where you put yourself at and where you allow yourself to go. You know what I'm saying? And you know, unfortunately, you can't detail who the, you know, person is, what kind of woman, you know, a woman is from the jump or whatever. You can't display that, but there are things that can display that. One thing that can display anything about a person is conversation.
Yeah.
If you take the time to have a conversation with a person, eventually they're going to tell you what kind of person they are. So it needs to be more conversation. You know, we live in a social media age now. I'm glad we didn't have it back when we was out, because there ain't no telling where we would have been now. But, you know, with Instagram and, or, you know, it's easy. It's so easy to get connected with somebody, you know, and it's even easier to get connected when there's a sexual conversation. It's easy. Whether you a male or female, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Females got thousands of DMs, you know what I'm saying? And men do too. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to have that connection, you know, sexual attraction. It's not that hard anymore. I mean, people don't even look at the person anymore, really, to, you know, when it comes to sexual attraction, excuse me. Sexual attraction now is more highlighted on what a person got. You know, they see pictures, or he look like he got money, or he look like he travel, or he got his own, you know what I'm saying?
It might be coming from more woman perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
Dudes don't care about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so, you know, those kind of women, dudes got to be attracted to it. And I want to point something else out while we having this conversation, because there's another thing. I was talking to a friend of mine, and like you said, that might be more women. That's true. But here's the thing that a lot of women believe. And I'm not saying this to be funny. It might come out funny, you know what I'm saying? But I'm being totally honest. Like, a lot of men haven't had the attention before in their life to be entertained by a woman. Every man don't have that. So there are men that, you know, later in life, you know what I'm saying, they might get that attention and they might not know how to handle it, and that's why a lot of dudes get in a lot of these situations. because they haven't had that kind of attention. A lot of women, y'all automatically think that every man has that kind of past or that attention. That's not true. Trust me. I'm like I said, I'm not trying to be funny at all, but I know a lot of brothers in their 40s. These dudes only talk to like 1 or 2 females in their life. Am I lying, bro?
Nah, you ain't lying.
we know a lot of dudes personally. Look, I know a lot of dudes. It's difficult for them to get chose, and when they do get chose, they don't know how to have a conversation.
Yeah.
They might get the number, they might not. You see him get the number, and it's like you see him 2 weeks later, like, yo, you hit that broad up where we was at. Like, nah, I ain't even talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women automatically think that every man has that kind of background. That's not true. There's a lot of dudes that really don't know how to get chose, and when they finally do get that attention, they go sporadic with it, and situations like this occur. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that this is not true for True Master. You know, I really am, and I support him in every way moving forward with, getting these corrupted police out of there, but as black men, we have to do a better job telling our brothers to be careful. Watch the women that they're around, because it's some shiesty women out here that don't care. They don't care if you get locked up, and they don't care if they told a lie and people go with the lie. And 9 times out of 10, if you a black man, they're gonna go against you. You already got, so many people against you, whether it's your occupation, people at your job. They could say, oh, he stole something, and you didn't do it. Guess what? They gonna think you did it automatically because you're a black man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch the company you keep. Just because she's a baddie and she might have a fatty and all of that, man, do the knowledge. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm as a black man with a family, I'm gonna tell y'all something else. And like I said, this hits home, and it's no pun intended. So please don't take this personal, you know what I'm saying, for the family and friends watching the show. But y'all brothers, be careful with these women with kids, especially older daughters. Be careful, because 9 times out of 10, if they don't like you, they're gonna say something against you to try to incriminate you. Be careful. Be careful with these women with sons, because guess what? The girls just don't have to do it. Little boys can say that you touched them too, or you tried to, do something to them, sexually to, get you locked up. Be careful. Take your time. Don't, be trying to pull up to a house if you just met her last night. Take your time. Get to know her. Get to know her family members. Get to know her friends. You know what I'm saying? Get to know what kind of actions she possessed or whatever. Get to know, not just how she is when she's happy. Get to know her, when her check wasn't as fat as it was, or when, she need help on her bills and all that. Get to know when something's wrong with you. If you have to go to the doctor, is she going to be there? Is she going to call you? Is she going to ask you? Get to know. So I really want to state that. But again, shouts out to True Master. We wish you the best, man. And brothers, take care of your brothers, man. And it don't make you a simp or anything to tell your brother to be careful. Straight up, it don't. Let's rock with the next.
Now, everything you said off that subject is gonna coincide with the next topic. Now, this is gonna go more into the mainstream area. So speaking of, we was talking about, let's talk about this Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez update. Woo! It's gonna be a hot one right here. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so from what I am hearing around the case is that no DNA of Tory Lanez was found on that gun. So, you know, so I think this is the perfect topic to follow off of what you just closed out with the last about talking about shiesty women and, you know, being careful or what was happening.
Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with the company you keep.
So what's the rumors that's been out there, because we touched up on this. I might have to put the air on. I'm getting hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was this? I think this was Crash and Burn 5. We first maybe put on this subject, maybe
either 4 or 5.
Yeah, either 4 or 5, and we didn't have a lot of the detail. You know, we had speculation and things like that. You know, I was hearing different things on it, but from what I was hearing about it, heard about it now, is that he was messing with her friend.
Yep.
He was messing with a friend, and she found out about it, and she got upset.
Yep.
And her and the friend got into it.
Yep.
And that was the whole
the mix up.
Yeah, that was the whole mix up.
The whole mix up.
So yeah, man, this is just a crazy thing, because I seen a post earlier where, well, not a post, I think somebody put out a post, a video, something was talking about, will Meg Thee Stallion be canceled the same way Tory was when all this information came out? Because when this thing initially came out and she put the video out, she told everybody that Tory shot her. Which turns out to be, it's not turning out to be that true, because there's no DNA that's found on the gun from Tory. Or, you know, it wasn't no, ballistics found on Tory Lanez hands or anything. So, so what you what you got to say about what's man, oh man.
This is tough for me, man, because I'm a Meg fan. I
know.
I love Meg.
I know.
With a passion. Love me some Meg. I do. But I mean, it's in the same case as the last subject. You gotta watch the company you keep, and you know, allegedly, we'll just say that.
Yeah.
You know, allegedly it was because, he was knocking down her friend. So, you know what I'm saying? That involvement is not allegedly. That's public record.
Yeah.
That was made, you know what I'm saying, when all of this came out. And I mean, you know, if you really follow the situation in May, you know, a friend came out and was talking about it when it happened, and you know, they're not friends no more, so
yeah.
But
it was kind of suspicious on that, ain't it?
I mean, it is, but it isn't. You know, look, last subject I talked about the brothers. I'm gonna talk about the women this time, and this ain't me pillow talking. This is me being honest. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all describe it as pillow talking. Everything ain't pillow talking. Everything, some things it is what it is. A lot of you females need to watch your friends and your sisters. Hey sis, that's my sis, and I've been knowing her. Or look, when a nigga comes involved, especially a good looking, so to say, I don't judge men. I'm just going off of what you ladies, you know, what y'all say or whatever. You know, But I've been in this situation, so I know because I am a man, and I've been in a lot of these similar situations back in my day. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, when y'all bring a brother in and introduce him to y'all sis, you know, it's one or two things, and even in those one or two things happen, there's always that something that happens with the both of them. Women are y'all naturally jealous, so when you introducing a good dude to your sis, 9 times out of 10 she's gonna take it like, how did she do that?
Yeah.
And why didn't I get that? Or, you know, and then, you know, it's always the background that follows. Do we got a brother?
Yeah, yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah.
So y'all gotta start picking up these things. Like when those things are said, that lets you know right there it's a problem. You gotta be careful who you bring around your dude. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, man, when y'all not around, you know, he run into her in the store or the club or something. Look, man, I done been in many cases where me and bro was out and I seen, you know, my girl's so-called sister or whatever in the club, like, hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Or whatever. Get a few drinks in them. You know, it might be standing all to the side. Eventually, they're going to make their way over and back it up. Bro done seen it a million times standing on the side. Am I lying, bro?
Yeah.
And he's not, look, bro, he's not co-signing me. I tell you one thing about my little bro. He's one person that's gonna tell me, nah, that ain't true, or that ain't right. He gonna let it know. So I'm not lying. That's why y'all see the smile on his face, because he done seen it a million times. So, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Yeah,
it's happened to me myself, so I know.
Straight up, like, you know, a lot of y'all don't be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give too much, you know, props, and a lot of y'all be showing love to, you know, these ones y'all call sis, and she don't look at you like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She don't, and you know, and even with that, like, you know, most women that have friends, they got other friends that their best friend don't rock with or whatever. Or they got, you know, friends, well, you know, if she's coming, I don't want to be around her. I don't like her or whatever. That one that, you know, that's around your friend that you don't rock with and you don't like, oh, she's the one egging it on the most. She's the one that's probably pushing your friend to try it. Or is she telling your friend, well, if you ain't going to try it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get... it ain't no limit to what a scorned friend female would do to another female. Trust me. I got a million stories. I could write a book on this subject alone, that in these situations you wouldn't believe.
I think they more trifling than how dudes, you know what I'm saying? I don't think even men will go to the, with guys who probably end up into some type of physical situation. But with women, they'll go shit.
Straight up.
They'll go, from beyond and beyond that to. Yeah, man.
There was a I don't know if you heard of it, but there was a gospel singer. I can't remember her name. I want to say her name is Kiera Shepherd or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but she did an interview here like a month and a half ago, and she said when her friends come in town, she gets them a hotel room just to keep them away from her husband. And she got so much, back talk from people like, what? Like, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. Like, straight up. You can't trust your family, nobody, your cousins. You can't trust nobody, because this is perfect example. So, with this, going back to this, this situation with Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why wouldn't it happen if, if he was knocking down both of them? Well, if his evidence ain't on the gun, then whose evidence is on the gun? And why wouldn't her evidence not be on the gun if he was knocking down both of them? Somebody was getting something, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll give you another example. A lot of y'all women, y'all talk too much.
Yeah.
Especially when you got something good, you talk too much. You know what I'm saying? And there was probably a situation where maybe Meg was talking too much. Maybe she was telling them, you know what I'm saying, how, he was giving us some good or whatever. And, you already seen her driving the boat with the liquor. And when liquor gets involved, everything goes out the window.
Yeah.
So it might have been a situation where a threesome happened because she was talking too much.
Yeah. Possibility.
Or partying too much. Liquor, and even if it wasn't something sexual, they could have been at a, club dancing or whatever, and you already know she throwing that thing and dropping it. Who's to say her friend what dropping it too? And nigga in between both of them. Hey,
yeah, right.
A nigga gonna play the situation to a maximum. That's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? If we know we can do something, we're 9 times out of 10 we're gonna do it. Even if it's a nigga like, I don't know, I could, but nah. Eventually, they gonna play the situation straight up. You know what I'm saying? You partying in LA, you done did it. You done went to Houston, you done did it. You done went to New York and party. Y'all done went to Toronto and party. By the fall trip in Toronto, it's gonna go down. Which, that's probably how it happened.
In the 6.
So, yeah, like you said, it might be some canceling going on. It might not be some canceling publicly, but a lot of people that was canceling Tory, like Bun B and them, they might be like,
now you gotta retract your statements now. Now y'all jumping all on Tory, about, and people called him crazy and hell, you go back to the video, even bro was he gotta eat his words a little bit too.
Yep, straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Because of that.
And then, it doesn't look good either that situations going on with old record label, what is it, 300 something?
Oh, okay.
With homeboy, I can't think of his name, but he used to play baseball, that that back and forth or whatever.
They had they used to have a relationship, or was it business?
Yeah, I guess it's some business, because contracts involved and stuff like that. And then the allegations with homeboy now, my boyfriend.
Okay.
There was allegations that they broke up because she's a heavy drinker, and when she gets drunk, she be running off at the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff, can come into play, and it goes back to the same thing that I said in the last subject. Watch the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? You females, everybody ain't your sister. And even if they are family, guess what? Some people ain't your family. Some people are just relatives.
Yeah.
They just relatives. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of family. I'll call bro my family before I call some of my family my family.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Straight up. Bro, no, I'll cut a family member off in a heartbeat. You done seen me cut plenty of them off. Nope, I'm not doing it. Nope, straight up. So, and you have to be you gotta be aware of who you around. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have all the love in the world for this person, and that person cannot give one flying about you. And they'll show you by their actions. And this is one of those situations. I guarantee that's what happened. It was a mix-up because, he knocked off, the friend. And 9 times out of 10, it came because it was too much
Yeah.
Popularity is a drug. You know what I'm saying? So, with him being a musician and all of that, you know, you can't tell me that friend, you know, seeing her living in that life, didn't think that, oh, I could live in that life too. Or I could live in that life and do it a little bit better than her. Yep. Straight up. On the real. I wish all of them the best. Like I said, I'm a heavy Meg fan, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Tori. I did say some horrible stuff. You know what I'm saying? From this situation, I learned how to keep my mouth closed. Straight up, on the real.
But I mean, we have to just go off of what was happening.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Straight up.
Yeah.
On the real. Next topic, bro.
Well, speaking of contracts, we ain't gonna get to that yet. We gonna wait for that. You know, y'all. You know, I know y'all. Let's go with another. Let's go with another update.
Yeah.
You know, I think we should go with another update. Probably been a good month or so, couple weeks. Young Dolph's killers have been brought to justice. You know. I mean, heck, man, the case was practically cracked on the social media.
Yeah.
You know, the whole the social media community basically pretty much solved that case. You know, I heard it's a couple more people that was involved that they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's great that the family and everybody surrounding Young Dolph is getting some closure out of this situation, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, but yeah, what's your thoughts on that? The Young Dolph killers being caught.
I'm happy that they're getting light for the family most of all, man. Shout out to Flipper's family. And Flipper himself, you know what I'm saying? It's a sad situation. Even I heard the other day that the caretaker for, his memorial was killed.
Yeah, I think I heard some of the,
Yeah, so that within itself is sad. You know, it's a sad situation all around, you know what I'm saying? Just, when there really ain't no reason for any of it, what it all boils down to. You know what I'm saying? What? Money, jealousy, envy, what?
Probably all those rolled up into one. Jealousy, hating,
It's corny, man. And what makes it cornier than anything is the fact that, the family and his children gotta suffer with this for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
That's the corniest thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Even the killers' families have to suffer. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that people don't think about. Is everybody else that has to go through it and be hurt. It sucks, man. It really does. I hate it with a passion. You know what I'm saying? Because Flipper, man, he was a hell of a dude, man. You know what I'm saying? You could see real. You know what I'm saying? Just by the way, it just is. None of who he was formatted. It wasn't, man, and it sucks because, you know what I'm saying, he didn't even get a chance to reach his potential. He was on his way, like you could see it, just like Nip. He was on his way. It sucks, you know what I'm saying, because we only get those kind of artists every now and then. They don't come around too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke was on his way. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks when it's like this, you know what I'm saying? Now, situations like COVID, rest in peace, Fred the Godson, that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's a different situation. He didn't get to reach his potential either. You know what I'm saying? But that's for another reason. But reasons like these reasons is corny. Ain't no other way to put it. That's the best title for it. It's corny. Over what? Any of, like bro said, all these things wrapped up into one. It don't matter which one it was. It's corny. All of it's corny. You know what I'm saying? What's even cornier is the fact they did all of this just to have a public defender. They couldn't even afford a lawyer.
Yeah. That's
super corny. You did all of that to have a public defender represent you in court. Come on, my G. Like that it's all corny. So I don't know, man. It's just every time I hear something about it, it just, you know, it really irritates me because, you know, we could do better, man. And, you know, I just hate the fact that, you know, Dolph's family have to live through this for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, rest in peace, Dolph. You know, I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. You know, tribute's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we really going to make it special because, you know, Dolph was one of my favorite artists in the South. You know what I'm saying? You know, I spoke about him a few times or whatever. Like I said, you know, he reminded me of the Southern West Side Gun, you know, to me or whatever. But, you know, I just want to do that just to show, you know, the love and respect that I have for him. But, you know, like I said, rest in peace, Dolph. And, you know, shout out to his family. Peace and love to all of you. And, you know, I'm truly sorry that y'all have to live and go through this daily. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the media. That sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That, you know, let that man get his rest and let him rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Next topic, bro.
All right, next topic. Let's go with something very, very recent. Something very recent. I'm gonna let you pick. Should we go
yeah, let's do it.
Mainstream, or should we go kind of below that a little bit?
A little below, but almost mainstream. Yeah. Let's go with that one, the most recent.
Let's talk about this Slaughterhouse beef. I was gonna say that. I was gonna save it, but let's talk about this Slaughterhouse beef, man.
Yeah.
Like I watched the full video last night.
Okay.
Them on Zoom.
Yeah.
And you know, I heard Royce and Joe Budden talking about the group and things that was surrounding the group at the time, and Joe Budden not wanting to do any more records on Shady. I can understand that.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a fair if like they were saying, if the business wasn't right, then it wasn't right.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm not feeling Joe Budden with the suck my dick shit at the end. I thought that was some bullshit. I thought there was some corny shit.
Yeah,
I don't think he had to go that far with that.
That was social media Joe.
Yeah. That was big cap though.
Yeah.
That was big cap. Yeah. But I mean, so far as both sides, I can see how both sides would, had they different complaints and things of that nature. I think it's just a lot of miscommunication in a particular situation.
Absolutely.
Just like Royce and Joe said about the contract that Crooked Eye had I guess, came up with, or the guy that he knew brought it to the table, there wasn't any paperwork that was produced. You know, in order for it to be official contract, you got to have it on paper.
Right.
So it was just a lot of talk that was going around about, you know, we're going to get this, you know, this many advances and, you know, and all that. And sometimes, like they were saying, getting an advance is not that good, you know.
Yeah.
Because you gotta pay all that money back.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, I think it's I mean, it's good and bad at the same time, because it's putting the light back on Slaughterhouse. You know what I'm saying? Because Slaughterhouse was kind of in the back burner, wasn't nobody really saying nothing about them, talking about, you know, none of the group mates. Pretty much everybody was kind of doing their thing. I think Royce and Joe is probably the ones that's on Front Street a lot, especially with Joe Budden's podcast, and Royce continuing to make moves in the mainstream, more or less. But what you think?
Yo, shout out Takesha Smith, you know, California. She sent me the video. I think it was Wednesday night. That was the first time I actually seen the video. I heard the song before that.
Oh, the song. See, I haven't got a chance to listen to the record yet. Yeah.
Hold up, are we still recording?
Yeah, it's still going. It's just saying that
okay.
You know, the minutes, I'm gonna have to switch it up in a second.
Yeah, you know, I think it's cool that they wanted to talk about it, but as far as them making a song about it, I don't think that should have been done. I don't really see, I don't understand why making a song needed to be done if it was already being spoken about in interviews. That should have just been left in the interviews. It seems kind of like I can feel Royce and Joe on that aspect, because, it seems like they was trying to create controversy by making the song and then the video too. I don't know if they was trying to like create controversy through this aspect, or because of, you know, this is what everybody was talking about in interviews. I don't know. Maybe they wasn't, but if they was, that makes it super corny to me. So I don't understand the need of the song or the video. You know, but as you said, the aspect of, you know, the Zoom call and, you know, Joel talking about it or whatnot, you know, and, you know, Joe being social media Joe, I don't think that was needed. Like, he could have just been, you know, like, he could have fell back on that part, you know. That, you know, as far as, you know, I'm saying, you know, fans could suck my dick, that wasn't cool. Yeah. That could have been left off. But, you know, with where he's at in life, you know, with podcasts, Rory and Mal and all of that, you know, Joe in a sense gotta create some controversy too when the light is put on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just who Joe is now. You know, kind of always been like that. Even when he was rhyming, he was like that in a sense. But, you know, seeing that was just disrespectful for me. Like, you know, I felt Joel on that part. Like, all right, I'm off of here. Like, it's done now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't need to be said. So, you know.
Yeah, and to bring that back to light is what you say, the situation with him and Mal and Rory. You know, so there's been some faulty situations that happened with Joe.
Yeah.
You know, so he's got a track record on a couple things. You know, just like Joel would say, I don't even And I mean, you don't really see Joel on social media.
Yeah, he don't do none of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why it was kind of crazy to, kind of hear the song in the video. It's like, I really didn't see this coming from him. But, Joe's track record, just none of this started until Joe got on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. But I don't know if you seen the video Crooked I done. It's like 8 minutes. Yeah, you need to check that out. He did a video responding to what came out the other day. And he was talking about how even back then, like, Joe felt like he should get paid more because he wanted to be, well, he was on Love and Hip Hop. He was in the brighter
light aspect. Yeah,
at the time. He felt like he needed to get a bigger check or whatever than everybody else. And I think that's corny.
Yeah, definitely. I can see Joe doing that too.
Yeah,
I can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like, because Crooked I was saying in that video, because Joe was saying on the Zoom, he's like, well, every time you hit me up, it's about a check. It was like, man, that's what I do. He's like, if I got brothers around me, I'm gonna try to get everybody some money. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get everybody a check. Yeah. So when Crooked broke it down like that, I was like, okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying on that aspect.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? To try to get,
paid.
Try to get everybody paid, because the way Joe was saying it was like, we ain't really brothers like that. You just coming around for some money. He's like, nah, I'm coming around, but I mean, I'm presenting you this because this is a bag. This is what everybody needs. Everybody needs a bag,
Right, absolutely.
So, I can definitely see that. But so far as the business dealings and the things, things of that nature, and it's something for y'all new artists too, man. If the business is not right, it ain't no point of getting into it, man, because you can put yourself into a more detriment situation than what you need to be in,
Yeah, absolutely.
They said that shady contract wasn't all that what it's cracked up to be, and I think they did another deal somewhere else, maybe before that. So they was just saying how the business of Slaughterhouse wasn't right. And Joe Budden said that he told the public that he was retired, pretty much. But he said that behind closed door, he told them that the situation is right. I'll come back out. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of see that in the forefront too. Yeah. I mean, people who live in the light of attention, they gonna do anything to keep it and to gain it. And they're not at a fault to where of what they won't do. Especially losing people. You know what I'm saying? Because let's just be honest, Joe lost a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's famous for. So, he's not going to stop at nothing to lose anybody else. Obviously, with, all of this and, him ending that video the way he did, he's going to, he's going to puff daddy that situation, you know what I'm saying, to the maximum. But it's unfortunate, man, you know what I'm saying, because, we want to see it, but even if they don't do an album or whatever, we would like to think that everything is good over there. Like, they don't have to do another album. I'm good with them leaving it where it is, but it don't have to necessarily be no beef. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or issue, niggas don't want to rock together, that's fine, but you don't always have to have an issue with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You could just be good, but I wish all of them the best, and it's not a knock to None of them. Me personally, I just, you know, I didn't understand that move, but it may not be for me to understand. So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to all of them individually, and shout out to Slaughterhouse as a collective as well. You know what I'm saying? On the real. Next topic,
yeah.
bro.
All right, the next topic we got. I think I sent this to you Friday night. The Freddy P breakdown. You know that happened.
Yeah.
You know the situation with Freddy P and Diddy. Yeah, I seen the video of what I think it was what 15 minutes or so. You know, he was going into, you know, some different things that happened. You know, I guess his early life, then during the time of him going into making it a band, and then initially, you know, the ending of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And basically expressing his thoughts and his feelings and you know the stuff that he's been through. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we don't know. See, people that's out in the public, they don't really know how detriment being famous can be.
Yeah.
You know, everybody wants this fame, and everybody wants to be on Front Street and be known for, you know, be known for whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a responsibility, and it also can be a negative that comes with being famous. Just like he was saying on the video that he can't even go out and get a job.
Yeah.
You know, he can't even be a regular
person.
You know, a regular person, because every time everywhere he goes, he's like, oh, that's Freddy P from making the band, and you know. So, you know, with that, and on top of that, I think we had talked about this before on Crash and Burn or KRUZE Catch Up about mental health in the black community.
Yeah, man.
Which is, I mean, that's, I mean, it's very serious, because he was talking about he been having suicidal thoughts and, you know, situations, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And all because of a person that's continuing to kind of blackball him in a sense. And I don't see the cause of that, because I was like, so what? I don't get the whole reason of the blackball thing.
Yeah.
It's because it's like making the band was damn near 20 years old.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't 20, but probably 12 or something like that. I mean, that whole situation with making the band has been so old, and I mean, don't nobody newer generations probably don't even know nothing about that. So what's up with the whole blackball? You know, you keeping from somebody else from being able to move on and feed their family and do their thing.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Which is crazy. And the person we talking about is Diddy, which he has a history of doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, what you got to say about that, bro?
Yeah, the video was I had to turn it off, man. It was a lot for me to take in, you know what I'm saying? I was sorry to hear him talking like that, you know what I'm saying? That's a serious situation, mental health and suicide. You know what I'm saying? I hope that he gets the help he needs. You know. As far as being blackballed, I didn't understand that one bit, because I haven't seen Diddy even speak about making the band, none of the artists on there, personally. You know, sometimes in life, there's people that feel like ones owe them something.
Yeah.
And I think that has more to do with it more than anything, because he spoke about some other people within the city you know, Miami Ross and all of these people or whatever.
Yeah, DJ Khaled. So,
Yeah.
so what he was saying in the video was that he could have had a situation with Khaled, but the reason why he couldn't is because Diddy told Khaled not to mess with him or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Freddy P is not the only one that says that about Diddy.
Yeah,
There's a couple other people. He's got a track record now.
Yeah.
So
well, see, when I heard that, it took me back to Prodigy's book. I'm gonna be honest. And you know, there was a chapter in the book, like, you know, towards the ending where, you know, when Mobb Deep signed with G Unit and 50 had a meeting where he brought everybody in. You know what I'm saying? And it was a situation where 50 and Banks got into it. Cause he was asking them, you know, how come they wasn't wearing the G Unit sneakers and, you know, as far as the marketing and all of that, you know, he was like, make a long story short, he pulled out The Mac Is Back. You know, the album that P made, you know, with Alchemist, and, you know, P went and did that on his own. He was like, you know what I'm saying, why ain't you do that, Banks? Like, this is something you should have been doing.
Yeah.
So, you know, we live in an age to where, you know, you don't need a record label no more. You be independent. So, you know, with him saying, you know, he told Khaled and Ross and all, my thing is, nigga, if you such a this hell of an artist, why ain't you go do it yourself?
Yeah, and I was feeling that too. Like, I was feeling what you said, but then again, you know, the blackball thing is some bullshit. But then again, like you was saying, we in an age where you don't have to do that. Nah,
you can go do it. You can make you an interview. I'm sure you can call up Charlamagne and be like, yo, this is Freddy P. I want to do an interview. You know, I'm sure, you know, they'll send you a ticket to come to New York, do an interview. Or you right there in Miami, I'm sure Trick Daddy will let you come on the show.
But then again, we don't know how far this Diddy influence moves across the industry.
Well, yeah,
see, we don't know the behind the scenes things of, you know, being quote unquote blackballed.
Nah, we don't.
You know,
we don't.
The relationships and you know, things like that.
Nah, we don't. But we do know the age of, you know what I'm saying, of the mixtape.
The mixtape, yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this goes to all you artists and unsigned artists. If you so hot, nigga, do it on your own. Quit waiting for people to do something for you. Cause, you know what I'm saying, the streets is they're gonna be the judge. You know what I'm saying? You nigga hit the KRUZE Review Gmail, nigga. We'll play your joints.
Yeah.
If it's hot. You know what I'm saying? We'll go over the record labels and the radio. You know what I'm saying? We'll play your joints on here. We'll, you know, if it's hot, we'll make it as a battle of the banger. But, you know, I feel for the brother talking about suicide and all of that, and he can't go out and get a job. Yeah, you can. You look, nigga, UPS is hiring anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can go push some baggage, you know, some shopping carts anywhere. They're hiring. You know, the way the economy is now, everybody's hiring. If you want a job, you can get a job. You can mow some lawns. So, you know, that aspect of that part of the video, it seemed like he was whining to me because, you know, it sounded like he was expecting a handout. You know, nah, you gotta go get it on your own. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's not your daddy. You know, he don't owe you something. Nothing. Just because you know, you was on the show or whatever, or, you know, y'all had a contract or whatever, that doesn't make him to the point where he gotta do something for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta go get it yourself. You know, I think he mentioned he said he had a son?
Yeah, he's got family that he's been taking care of. So in the video he was talking about, you know, since I mean he's been hustling ever since.
Yeah, so
you know, I mean, because he can't. I mean, just you know, just like he was saying, he can't go out and get a regular job. Like, say if you want to be like, man, I'm just gonna be done with music,
yeah,
and just go off somewhere and just, you know, get a job or whatever. He can't get a job.
Nah,
you know?
I don't believe that one bit.
Yeah, I don't believe. Yeah, he can get a job, but
yeah,
he was saying because of the he don't want to be in the atmosphere because of him being famous, and that comes with humility.
Exactly, that's pride.
That's pride, right?
That's pride. That's exactly what pride is. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If I don't know his name, his biological name, or whatever. But if the brother that was on the Cosby Show that played Alvin could go work at Whole Foods,
yeah,
and bag, he was bagging groceries, and it was a person that took a picture of him. If he could do that, nigga, you can too. And him bagging groceries and that person that took a picture and it got on social media got him a role on Power.
Yeah.
That put him back on TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody can control your your destiny.
Yeah.
But I still want to bring light to this whole blackball situation, because to me that can affect somebody's way that they can maneuver and do something. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, just like he was saying, like if he's got other relationships in the industry, like Khaled or I don't know, Bun B, anybody else,
yeah,
then you got Diddy that's that found out about it. You're like, man, I can't really, because with Diddy I can't really. So that can be you know what I'm saying, that can have a negative effect on somebody's career,
Yeah,
and then on top of that, we gotta look at Diddy's track record. Black Rob,
yeah,
Craig Mack,
yeah,
Curry, I forgot his name, Rob, not Rob Curry, but I forgot his first name. I know his last name was Curry. Then we can't forget about the first group that really brought it to Diddy and got off the label was the Locks.
yeah. Yeah.
See, people forgot about the situation with him and the Locks, of him having their particular contract for years and years and years. See, we gotta remember that.
Yeah, but what the Locks do?
Shout out to Styles P for throwing that.
Yeah. What the Locks do? Shout out SP. Because I'm sure SP probably, he don't be on social media. But I'm sure SP heard this. I'm sure he would tell the nigga the same thing, nigga. Why you resort to music, nigga? Go back to the block.
Yeah.
You saying you hustling or whatever. Look, man, I know Miami like the back of my hand. I done been to Miami like 3 to 4 times in the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, go buy you a couple of bottles and get on the beach, nigga. You can sell liquor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I seen niggas, you know what I'm saying, walking up and down the beach all day. Hot, shirt off, sweating, getting that bag. Nigga, you could promote some parties.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's other ways you...
Yeah, why you gotta resort to music? You know what I'm saying? That's crying. But it's pride, because it's a lot of other stuff going on. Niggas in music is doing other stuff. Niggas is doing liquor. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting the bag, but with the kush. It's a lot of stuff you can do. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to rap. Yeah.
Yeah, go get you a bunch of... You in Miami, I know you done... You know what I'm saying? Bagged a bunch of nice broads, nigga. Go get your own little stripper team. And,
yeah, right.
Nah, I'm not going for the black bull thing, because, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody else did their thing, whether it was Craig Mack, Black Rob,
they did a thing when they was at that time, but toward the end,
Yeah, towards the end.
like, I mean, they was, you know, but I think there was a little bit of them themselves, not, you know, that goes with, you know, the way that you work and damn, my brain's fried.
No, you good. You good.
Yeah, but you know, the time that you put into it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
But it's other stuff to do than just music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't have to do music. Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Everybody else went and did their own thing. Craig Mack probably didn't do any more music. You know what I'm saying? But it was situations where he did, even on his little documentary, he wrote songs for other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be blackballed being a ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we don't know though.
Well,
we don't know.
Maybe with these people, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying this, nigga. If you so hot as an artist, go do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because doing the independent SoundCloud, Audio Mac, you can't be blackballed.
Right. Yeah.
There's no way. So you know what I'm saying? If you so hot as an artist and the music is hot, you know what I'm saying? The streets is gonna talk. They're gonna play it. There ain't no way that you can be denied.
Right.
So you can't think, you know, crying and all of that's gonna help you, or, you know, use that as a ploy to get a GoFundMe. I don't know if that's what he was trying to do. What do you expect? Because I mean, if he did this interview or whatever, if he put this interview out, why couldn't you do other interviews for yourself?
Yeah, you can, you know, there's plenty other outlets out there on YouTube.
Plenty.
Like, you don't have to go to, you know, like, that's the thing that you know what I'm saying, that's the other side that I can relate to, is that the fact that he doesn't have to go to mainstream to be able to function and move on and do his thing in his career.
Yeah,
you don't have to do that.
Nah, because he wasn't mainstream anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he never had that light anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Who was it? Willie, that was in Day 26 from Making It Big. You know what I'm saying? He went and did Love and Hip Hop. Yeah. He went and did Marriage Boot Camp. You know what I'm saying?
But he did come out and on he agreed with what Freddy
What you saying about being black?
He definitely agreed with what he was saying on that.
I'm sure, but the thing is, he went and got the bag somewhere else.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? You could do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Monica Scott, I'm sure she's down there in Miami and all of that. You know what I'm saying? With his family situation, you know, somebody, you can get you a TV shot, Weed TV. You know what I'm saying? Grown hip hop kids, somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Trick Daddy, like I said, you know, his show, somebody will help out. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be willing to do the work yourself. You can't be crying about what somebody, you know, has done to you and expect for that to generate a buzz. It ain't gonna work. That don't work in this day and age, because social media, you can do everything yourself. You can market yourself. Nigga, we over here at the KRUZE Review, we do everything ourselves. Nobody does it for us. You know what I'm saying? Subscribers, you can get that yourself. You can do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But as far as the mental health aspect, I pray for the brother, and I hope that he gets the help he needs. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, get off your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Make some songs, nigga. Ask 50 for help.
Yeah.
Ask 50, you know, hey, man, just let me get shot on Power. Maybe it'll help you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't know, man, but I wish you the best, man. Because mental health ain't nothing to play with. That's something serious. You know what I'm saying? So,
we got one more big topic right here. We say the best one for last, and I know you know where we going with this.
I think so.
What everybody's been talking about.
Yeah, I think so.
The Game recently had an interview. I haven't seen the interview yet, but he came out and said Kanye done more for him in 2 weeks than Dre did his entire career.
Nah, he said more than that.
Well,
yeah.
I'm just I'm just going off the you know, the main one.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's the you know, the main one. You know,
Yeah.
we're gonna get into the other things that he, you know, some of the other things he talked about. But I haven't seen the full interview yet.
Yeah.
I know it just came out yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
So, how you feel about that, man? Kanye done more for me in 2 weeks than Dre did my entire career.
Man, I feel the same way as Freddy P. I think Jason is crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jason always been a hell of an artist. I know, you know, he's a top tier one, you know, one of your faves, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, with this one, with this one, I can't be on his side because, you know what I'm saying, it sounds like a little, he said it himself, he's jealous a couple of times, but, you know what I'm saying,
he jealous of,
he played being jealous off, like, you know, I'm jealous, but I think he's really jealous of Kendrick.
Oh, yeah?
I think he's jealous of the relationship that Dre has with Kendrick, because he said it himself a couple times, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm jealous of Kendrick. He said it on record or whatever, but I think he really is, because, you know, I think he feels like he deserves to be in there like K-Dot sent with Dre. You know?
I mean, maybe, but
yeah.
Let me throw a bone in here though.
Yeah.
Since you brought up Kendrick Lamar, so is any of Kendrick Lamar's albums better than any of the Game's top albums?
Yes. Absolutely.
I don't know about that.
Albums or songs?
I'm talking about albums.
Yes. I don't think nobody's albums, full albums, when it comes to album making, has been as good as Kendrick's. I think the only way that I can compare album making to another artist has to be Nas. I think Kendrick is the best album maker since Nas.
I don't think, to me, Kendrick has never came out with a 100% solid album. To me,
you think so, really?
Yeah, to me. So now y'all getting the getting the real KRUZE debate on here. Yeah. Because when he came out with documentary, when that was the start of Game's career. When he came out with the documentary, of course there was talks of 50 Cent helping him, and so that's when Dr. Dre was pretty much hands on. Yeah. But to me, his best album was the second album, Doctor's Advocate.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Dre and 50 didn't have nothing to do with that album. Mm-hmm. Kanye West was involved with that. He had a lot of hands in that album. He had some tracks. So
that's what 50 responded with.
What was that about the Doctor's Advocate?
Yeah, when he said, Kanye's done for him more than Dre has done for him. And, he said he said something about 50. 50 responded, with that post Doctor's Advocate. He's like, what happened here?
With the Doctor's Advocate. But then you see what Game response to 50 was. He said the last time. Said the last time. You know what I'm saying? We had a public. G-Unit clothing. In the camp one in the graveyard.
He did. I did see that.
He said, "Leave me alone." You know.
He said, "I'm back outside." I did see that.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I can see what he's saying. I think a lot of it's cap too. He's about to drop a lot of,
absolutely.
He's about to drop an album, so a lot of it's cap.
Absolutely.
Too. But
I'm glad he said that.
But we don't know. We don't know behind the scenes things that Kanye may have done for him.
True.
Kind of behind the scenes either.
True.
So I mean, the thing that he was saying was can be taken out of context to a certain degree.
True, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't really take it as 100% diss, and he was disrespecting Dre, because like I said, to me, Dr. Dre was around the beginning of his career, and he put out the documentary, and after that he got away from being on Aftermath, and the rest of his career it was pretty much on his own. Okay,
so I got a question. Since you think his albums haven't stood up as far as game.
You talking about Kendrick?
Mm-hmm.
Of course Kendrick Lamar is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, cause like we can say that about, like, you know, Busta Rhymes. You know, Busta Rhymes, he's a better performer, but when it comes to albums, he might not, you know what I'm saying, stand the test of time. So I mean, like,
do you think that has something to do with, you know, him not being up on the Super Bowl stage?
You talking about the game?
Yeah.
About performance?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I mean, to me, when you look at Kendrick, Snoop, 50, who is somebody else on the stage? I know Mary J, but Eminem.
We'll get back to him in a minute.
The game might take a back seat as being mainstream. You know, to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So far as hit records and things like that, people that, you know what I'm saying, some of those hit records that people would know, you know, 100%. And I think that might have been the reason why too, because mainstream wise, everybody knows them.
Yeah. So what you saying it's a lot of cap with it, and you didn't see the interview.
No, I haven't seen the interview yet. So it's definitely a lot of cap.
Did you stage promoting the album, so do you think it's cap? And did you see him saying we want to go against some verses?
Yeah, I was watching that today about Eminem. Eminem. He said he's for sure the better rapper than Eminem. 100%. He said he used to be scared of Eminem.
Yeah.
But now, you know what I'm saying, he even bigged him up with the way the flow patterns. Yeah. But I think it's cap too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I think he was loose off the Tupac juice a little bit on Drink Champs.
But can you say that one Eminem album you will listen to before you listen to any games?
Not at all. No. That ain't no question when it comes to that. No, but versus is a different thing, and I truly believe that he think he's gonna Jadakiss M on versus. I think he's gonna get up there and do that. Now I don't think it's gonna go that way. If he think he's gonna do that, I think it can end bad for him.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Game got a lot of records.
Depending on where it's at. If they have it in LA, you know, he might have a shot. But I don't think he's gonna get up there in Jadakiss M. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those songs might be better, you know, performing. I don't think M has a lot of performance songs that you just take the ear or whatever. But I don't think he's gonna Jadakiss him.
I don't think that verses. I don't know. I don't think that verses make sense to me.
You don't think so?
I mean it do, but it don't.
Yeah. I think it's cap, and I think he's trying to create controversy for this album.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. And, he's trying to create some buzz for the album.
Yeah, because my thing is, if you said that about him, then I feel like if it made sense to anything, he should have said that about 50.
Oh, so, well, you think, okay, let me bring it back to this. What about, since we never gonna get a 50 in Ja?
Yeah.
What about a 50 versus the game?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that would have made more sense than the M thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, you know, he was saying about the records and stuff. That's the only one that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think of Kendrick and Game makes sense, but you know what I'm saying? The only thing that makes sense is 50. You know what I'm saying? And if M and Game was to happen, you can't tell me that 58 he's gonna show up just because. Just because. And that's why I don't think there's no way that he can Jada Kiss M. Because that's gonna happen. Because 50 will do anything for M. He said he wasn't never gonna do verses, but he'll do anything for M. And if that happens, that's gonna be an uppercut. It ain't no way that he can counter that.
But I forgot to put this in there too. Did you see? Now I didn't see the full interview. I seen a piece of it where he's talking about. He's got a interview with somebody else where he's talking about the MGK versus Eminem beef.
Game
and he
is?
said, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, I gotta find it and send it to you. And he said what we said. He felt like MGK won that beef.
Hands down.
He felt it like MGK won that.
Yeah, hands down. He definitely did. You gotta be out your mind and a really hardcore fan of him not to believe that. Like, seriously. You know what I'm saying? He lost. He lost.
Yeah, but
just like Jay-Z, he lost. He lost.
But he broke it down. He said the reason why I say MGK won is because Eminem did what we was expecting him to do.
Absolutely.
MGK just went far and beyond. We wasn't expecting that shit at all. When I heard it, I was like,
him.
Yeah,
he nosed him. He did it one time. He did it one time. I think he came back with like another song with him, like Jay did with Nas.
Yeah, super ugly. It wasn't effective because when I seen the video, because I was at work and I was like, it was probably months prior to that.
Yeah,
that people been talking about. I'm like, man, I'm a family watch this video.
Yeah.
I turned it on. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, like you really have to be a hardcore M fan, just like hardcore J fans. They don't really like Nas records. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to say that Jay lost. You lost. Hands down in anything. If you got to do 2 when the other person did 1, you lost.
Yeah.
You lost. Especially if it's an effective one, you lost. Plain and simple. You lost. I'm sorry. It ain't. That's just how it is. It ain't anything. You lost. Straight up. You play a game of 21 and you lose and you say run it back, you lost. Why you want to run it back for? You want to run it back because you lost. You lost. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? He lost, but I think performing in might be another animal. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, verses can be, I don't know, it's some verses like why did this even happen? But I like to see him on the performance aspect, you know what I'm saying, go at it. I like to see the game, on the performance aspect doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that he's gonna Jada Kiss anybody like he think he's gonna do. I don't think the freestyles are gonna cross over. They might matter to us because that's the ones we like. But everybody ain't gonna like the freestyles, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't know Jada did his freestyle years ago over the Who Shot You. They thought that was new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that kind of crossed over.
Yeah.
But I don't think like 300 bars or anything, I don't think that's gonna cross over in the same way that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he does got a lot of mixtape music. Because you remember the first record off of a mixtape that we heard, that I had on one of my mixtapes. The first record you heard when he did the blend joint. You remember what was that mixtape? I think it was a Clue tape. When the first beat was what was that? He was rhyming with Fab. He was doing back and forth with Fab. You remember that? Straight out of Compton. You know, the Easy came in, he did the back and forth with then it switched beats.
Vaguely, I have to go back in.
Yeah. Because as soon as you hear it, you know, because when you listened to it, you was letting everybody, because we went over your boy Joe Crack's crib, and you was letting them listen to it or whatever. He's like, you heard that cat named The Game? Yeah. As soon as you hear it, you know exactly what it was.
Yeah, it's been a few years, but I vaguely remember.
Yeah.
It was like jacking for beats, wasn't it?
Yeah. And he was doing it with Fab.
Yeah.
It was a back and forth with Fab.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Now, you know, the way if he formats it or whatever, then, you know, yeah, he could take it, but yeah, I don't know, because, I mean, performance does matter, and the crowd matters, you know what I'm saying? But depending on where it's at, you know what I'm saying, it might work, you know what I'm saying? It might work, it could go either way in LA, I think.
Yeah.
But it might work better actually in the Garden for the mixtape shit. I will say that. M could lose in the Garden.
Yeah, cause the game is, cause when he was at his plot, the game.
Yeah, he could lose. I mean,
he's like, I'm king of both coasts.
Yeah, he could lose. Yeah, definitely. If he bring Nas out in the Garden, then him definitely could lose. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? He could bring Breezy out. M could lose with that. You know what I'm saying? Cause Breezy got a couple joints with him rhyming on, don't he? On the mixtape shit.
Talking about Chris Brown?
Yeah.
I know he got songs with him. I don't know if he got like mixtape.
Yeah,
I know he got tracks with him.
He might lose or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's, you know. Yeah, I thought it was mostly Cap too. I was you know, he's feeling Tupac juice a little too much, you know what I'm saying? Nori was instigating, but you know, that's what queens do. You know what I'm saying? I would have did the same thing if I was interviewing him, you know what I'm saying, straight up. But yeah, that's what it is. But that's Crash and Burn for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's number 10, I believe.
Number 10, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight 10. Up. Yeah, we got some more. There's a few I forgot, but I'll get back to them maybe the next one. Or whatever. We got some good topics here, you know what I'm saying? This was a good one. But, you know what I'm saying? Pay a few bills real quick. Shout out Style Gods, Southside Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. For the clothing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all reach out to the website, check them out. They got some good shirts, socks. They got shorts. They got the basketball shorts, you know what I'm saying, for the summer coming up. They got hats, they got hoodies, all of that, you know what I'm saying? So check them out. But they make some good, affordable clothing that lasts long. It don't fade when you wash it, none of that, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to shout them out, you know what I'm saying, for, you know what I'm saying, doing some good work, you know what I'm saying? So y'all be sure to check them out. But nevertheless, you rocking with the freshest, the KRUZE review on 4 Hour Fly.
And TP.
Out of here, yo. Y'all hold y'all's brothers up, you know what I'm saying? Tell them the truth. Don't be lying to them. Tell them what they need to hear. It could save their life. Straight up. Be out of here.